Hi. Hi, it's Jean. Today we're going to work on neck, shoulders, arms, fingers, and wrists as we do a little bit of this upper body workout. A couple of caveats. First, no suffering. Be really careful. Want to make sure that everybody stays healthy, that you feel good while you're doing this practice, and that you don't overdo. And secondly, no self-judgment. Do what you feel you can. Don't worry about what you can't. If something doesn't feel good, you can either stop or back off a little bit, and then just come back into the practice as you will. This will be about 20 minutes. So sit back, relax. Come into a comfortable part of your chair. Make sure your bottom is all the way back in the chair and you can lean against the back of the chair. And we'll just start with 5 full breaths, focusing inward, watching our breath come in and out of our body, just to start and find a little peace here. So, inhaling here. One more breath. Please open your eyes. Come forward. And I want to talk about our seat for just a minute before we start. So one of the things that I learned actually from a physical therapist was how to sit correctly in a chair in order to have a straight and vertical spine, stacking our vertebrae. So we'll sit in the chair in a pelvic tilt. Our tailbone reaches out the back, almost like you have a tail. So if I sit sideways here, you can see my bottom is really reaching for the back of the chair, like you would have a tail here. And now the front part of my pelvis is pushing into the front of the chair here. Okay. So my ankles are under my knees are in front of my hip flexors here. I'm sitting up tall. So you can see I have this hump in the back of my neck, which I'm really trying to get rid of here. So I want to sit up as tall as I can. I lift my heart, my shoulders are relaxed and down. My chin is level with the floor and the crown of my head reaches toward the ceiling. Take a breath here. We're in seated mountain pose. And then we'll get started. So maintaining this seat is always a challenge for a long period of time. So as I think about it in my own body, I'm going to remind you as well. Just sit up straight. So here we are seated up nice and straight. And we'll start with our neck and we'll work our way down. So gently turn your head to the left. Inhale here. Exhale all the way over to the right. Inhale. Exhale. As you breathe through center, you come over here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round coming up. Inhale here. Exhale through center. Inhale. And exhale back to neutral here in center. We're going to gently lift our chin. Inhaling here. Exhale, chin toward chest. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, we lower. Inhale. Be careful not to crank your neck back. You just want to lift your chin. That's all we're doing here. Exhale, chin comes toward chest, not really down that far. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. last one. We inhale up here, exhale down. Good. Come on back, make sure you're seated tall, heart lifts, shoulders are wide. Make sure that your ear is over your shoulder. I always sort of put my thumb and my middle finger here next to my ear to check. And then with your face forward, okay, don't drop your chin, just move your head to the side. This is not a big movement. And we're going to sit here for 5 full breaths. I want you to breathe in and out. And as you exhale, notice how gravity takes over, especially in this right shoulder here. So we inhale here and exhale. After your third breath, if you'd like, bring your hand up, place it on your head. Just place it, don't pull down on it. And just give yourself another 2 breaths here with some weight on your head. And then remove your hand, sit up straight. Recognize you're in neutral now. Notice how you feel between one side of your neck and the other as we move to the other side. So once again, check that your ear is over your shoulder. Breathing here, make sure your face is forward, that you haven't dropped your chin down. It's always a possibility, so make sure you're facing forward. Breathing here, noticing again gravity starting to work on the shoulder. And then if you'd like, you can take your hand, place it here on your head, just for a little bit of an extra weight. Don't pull. Good, and remove your hand. Hopefully you're even now. Good. Let's lift our shoulders here. We'll lower them down. Gently lift and lower. Gently lift and lower and lift here. And now lift a little more, get a little higher. And then lower your shoulders down and then reach your fingers to the floor, lowering down. And one more time, nice big lift here, nice lowering here, good. And then we inner rotate our shoulders, and then we outer rotate our shoulders. Make sure you're sitting up, inner rotate, outer rotate. We inner rotate here, inhaling, exhale on the outer rotation. Inhale, exhale, make sure you're moving from your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bring your arms into your waist, your elbows here. We're just going to squeeze our shoulder blades together and then release them. And we squeeze our shoulder blades together and we release. Try to keep your shoulders down. It's hard. I know mine lift up too. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. We squeeze our shoulder blades together, we let them go, and last time we squeeze our shoulder blades together and we let them go. Bring your hands up here to your shoulders. Gently bring your elbows toward each other, and we'll do these shoulder rolls here as we bring our arms around. Start with small movements, and then as we feel good and you're not creaking or cracking, we'll do a couple of nice, really big shoulder rolls if that's available to you. As long as it is, join with us here. Good. And now we'll move to the other side. We'll go in the other direction. So now we'll reach back, reach our arms forward here. Come on up. Good. Roll back. Come on forward. Come up. So move slowly, feel more. Don't feel in a rush to do any of this work, because you feel more when you do it slowly and you don't hurt yourself when you do it slowly. And one more shoulder roll here. Good. And then we're just going to go back to our neck for just a minute. So sit up tall. All right. Turn your head to the left. And now I want you to lower your chin towards your shoulder. And we're going to stay here for 5 breaths. And notice the difference between your head facing forward and your face facing down. Notice where the stretch comes now on the side of the neck. So it should feel a little bit better, like we're not straining too much on this side because we loosened up our shoulders first. And then one more breath here. Good. And then now just gently lower your chin down. Take 3 breaths here. Come on up, lift up, adjust your seat. Make sure you're sitting up tall. Turn your head now to the right. Drop your chin down towards your shoulder. And once again, 5 long breaths. Letting gravity take over on the shoulder. Noticing the connection between the back of your skull, the back of your shoulder blade here. As we take a few more breaths, just stretching this area out. One more breath here. And then gently lower your chin down. A few breaths here. And then we sit up. And then let your shoulders go. Just wiggle them around. Let them go. Good. Just do a little cat-cow. Just a little torso work from here to here before we get into our arms. So bring your hands to your knees, sit forward, okay? I'm gonna do 1 facing forward and 2 facing sideways here. So inhale, let your heart elevate, move your chin back just a little, pull your hands on your knees, lifting yourself up here, belly moves forward, pelvis tilts forward. Cow pose. And then for cat pose, you're going to pull your belly in as hard as you can. You're going to press into your palms of your hands, the heels of your hands into your knees, and then gently drop your chin in for cat pose. Good. 2 more of these. So we pull on our knees, we lift our heart, we reach back, our shoulders move back, our collarbones are wide, and then we press the heels of our hands into our knees for cat pose, pulling our belly in, pressing away, making that nice rounded back. 1 more time. We lift up, and 1 more time, we press away. An angry Halloween cat. And then we come to sit up, and we'll take a twist here. So just put your hand, your right arm, on the inside of your right leg, okay? Sit tall. We always want to take a twist with a nice straight back. So you want to sit tall, vertebrae stacked. And then you're going to turn here toward the left, and then just reach your arm out and give your body a nice twist here. Three more breaths. Press your feet into the floor. Good. Come on back to center. Take a breath here in center. Take your left hand, put on the inside of your left thigh, sit up tall, heart lifts, collarbones are wide. As you press your arm into your leg, press your feet into the earth to give yourself a nice block as you turn and twist open. And then come on back to center as we sit forward. So moving back here, working on our shoulders, let's bring our arms down to our side here. So we did the inner and the outer rotation of our shoulders here. So we'll take a body stretch here, working on our arms. So we're going to stretch out our right arm here, lift all the way up. Turn your pinky to the back of the room, stretching out a little bit here underneath your arm, and then pull your hip bone into your chair to create this nice side body stretch. Hold on to the chair so you don't fall off. Just take a minute to have this stretch. Go ahead. And then bring that arm back down. And we'll do the other side. So notice that you have to outer rotate your shoulder in order to bring your arm all the way up. So outer rotate, and then you can lift your arm as far up as it goes, stretching out, reaching along the way. And then when you get up as far as you can to the top, just take your hand and just turn your pinky finger back again. Reach your hip into the chair and take this nice side body stretch over here on your right side. One more breath here. Turn your palm, come on back down. And then we'll do both arms. So outer rotation of the arms. Lift your arms up here. Good. Bring your palms together and pull your hands down in front of you here. Good. Push your hands away. Reach your arms out to the side. Lower your arms down. We'll do two more like that. Outer rotation, we lift. Good. Bring your palms together. Pull them down to your heart center. Press out. Reach out to the sides here. Lower your arms down. Last one. We lift. Good. We press. We push out. We reach out. We lower down. Good. We're going to take both our arms, stretch them out to the side. So lift high from your heart, wide collarbones. We lift out to the side here. Good. And then put some weight in each hand, like a grapefruit. And we'll just do these little bicep curls. You're just going to bring your arms in, and you're going to press them out. So make sure they're very active, okay? So the slower you move, the more energy it takes to pull your arms in and to reach your arms out. And one more time, just pull in here, reach your arms in, pull your arms out. Good. Let your arms go. Let everything go. I'm going to turn sideways on my chair to show you that we'll do this tricep curl. So you're going to bring your elbows into your sides, and then you're going to press back with your arm and come forward. We press back and come forward. Press. Good. Two more. Press back. You're leading with your pinky side of your hand. Last one. Press back here, nice and tight. Really engage those triceps. And then sit forward. And then we'll work on our fingers and our wrists. So clasp your hands the normal way, the way you habitually clasp them. And then you're going to press them out, reaching through your wrists. Notice that my thumbs are not touching, so I'm really keeping loose at the bottom. Now you're going to turn your wrist and press your wrists out the other way, trying to make that 90-degree angle. And then we push. Good. And then we turn them one more time. Push out again. Good. And then clasp your hands together just the same way and make this little infinity loop, just to loosen up your wrists a little bit. Okay. And now the tricky part, you're going to take your hands and clasp them the other way. So loosen your fingers, move them over once, clasp them together again, and this is going to feel very odd. So this is the non-habitual way that we clasp. And once again, you're going to push out, let your thumbs go. Notice how different this feels than when you do it the normal way. Press again, keep pressing those wrists. One more time. Good. Make that nice infinity loop. Good. One more time with our wrists. We're going to press your hands out and then drop your fingers down. Press them up, press them down, Last one, press them up, press them down, sit up nice and tall, bring your elbows into your waist, make some circles with your wrists, make circles the other way. Good. And then clasp your hands. And then fling your fingers open. Clasp your hands, fling your fingers open, clasp your hands, fling your fingers open, clasp them, fling them, and clasp them, and fling them open. Good. Now clasp them and hold it. Good. Make a fist. And then open your fist as wide as you can. Stretch your fingers out as wide as they're going to go. Good. Now you're going to make a claw. Okay? Good. And open that claw. Now you're going to make a clam, pressing your fingers together as hard as you can. Open them up. Now you're going to bring your fingertips to your palms. Notice my thumbs are out. Good. Press in with your fingertips. Open that up. And then touch each finger. Good. And we're going to do that 2 more times. Okay? Make a fist. Open wide. Make a claw. Open wide. Make a clam. Open wide. Fingertips to palms. Press in. Open wide. And then touch each finger. Good. And one more time. Make a fist. Open it wide. Make a claw. Open that wide. Make a clam. Open that wide. Fingertips to palms. Open that wide. And touch each finger. Good. And then let all of that go. And let your shoulders go here. And we can close with an eagle pose, which will be a nice way to stretch out the back of our arms. So bring your arms wide here. Cross your right arm over your left. Grab your shoulders. Okay? Bring your elbows up to your nose. And then reach your elbows forward so you're making that nice curve with your back. Good. Okay? Stick your legs out in front of you. Cross your left ankle over your right here. Stretch through your heels. Okay? And then if you'd like to go a little further, you can grab your elbows. See if you can get your elbows across each other, and then you can grab onto your arms here, making eagle arms, stretching out your whole back. Good. And then we'll unwind, and we'll do the other side. So our arms will stretch out. It'll be our left arm over our right this time. Grab your shoulders. Lift your elbows up to your nose. This is a great place to work. Just stay here and keep pushing your elbows away from your nose. Good. You can stick your feet out in front of you. It's your right ankle over your left this time. Reach through your heels, stretching out the back of your legs. And then if you'd like to go further, just grab your shoulders. Grab your arms, your hands here in eagle pose. Take one more breath here. And then unwind gently. And sit back in your chair. And let yourself melt into the chair for your Shavasana, your rest. Breathing in and breathing out. Softening your eyes and your forehead. Softening your jaw and your tongue. Relaxing here, your whole body. Let everything go. Let go of your shoulders. Let go of your belly. Let your bottom spread on the chair, your thighs spread on the chair. Relaxing your whole body. Thank you so much for practicing with us today. Namaste.